Is it just a rough patch, or is it actually over? Choosing between separation and divorce is one of the most expensive and emotional decisions you will ever make. If you choose wrong, it could cost you years of stress and thousands in legal fees. But if you choose right, it becomes the first step toward a more peaceful life. In this video, we'll break down the key differences and the questions you need to ask yourself before taking the next step. First, let's define separation. This is living apart while still legally married. It gives you space to think, reflect, and plan. For many, it acts as a trial period. Some choose this for cultural or religious reasons, or perhaps to keep certain shared benefits like health insurance or pensions active. But here is a practical tip. Document your date of separation. In many jurisdictions, the official day you stop living as a couple can significantly impact how your assets are divided later. Remember, if you're just separated, you are still legally married, so remarriage isn't an option yet. Divorce is the legal end of the road. It involves the courts, paperwork, and the final settlement of property and finances. However, don't be fooled by the final order. Being divorced doesn't always mean your finances are instantly untangled. Shared debts, joint bank accounts, or ongoing business interests may still link you. Divorce can feel overwhelming if you're not emotionally ready, but it provides the legal break required to truly start over and, eventually, remarry. I want you to grab a pen for this part of the roadmap, because these questions will change how you view your future. Before deciding whether to separate or divorce, it's important to ask yourself some key questions. Are we considering separation just to cool off, or is it a long-term plan? How complicated are our finances and assets? And are there financial reasons why we might be better off staying married for now? Are there children involved? And how will this affect them? Are there threats or safety concerns that mean I should leave the relationship immediately to obtain support or avoid abuse, and deal with divorce later? And finally, how ready am I emotionally to make a final decision? Answering these questions can help clarify whether a trial separation is the right choice or if divorce is the next step. Here are some practical steps to consider before making any big decisions. Don't rush. Give yourself time to think, reflect, and plan. Document everything: finances, assets, agreements, and any important communications. Seek professional advice before taking irreversible steps, including financial, legal, and emotional guidance. Consider whether mediation might work. Sometimes conflicts are temporary or based on misunderstandings, and mediation can help resolve them without formal separation or divorce. If there is domestic abuse, your priority must be your safety and the safety of any children. In such cases, it may be necessary to leave immediately and pursue a divorce when it is safe to do so. Here is some real talk you won't always hear from a lawyer. Don't rush, but don't linger. Separation can give you perspective, but if you know the marriage is over, be careful. Going through a long separation and then a divorce means you may experience the emotional trauma and financial strain twice. You might pay for a lawyer to draft a separation agreement, only to pay them again a year later for the divorce. For some, going straight to divorce is actually the kinder financial and emotional choice because it avoids repeating the pain. Separation can give you perspective and space without cutting off options. Divorce formalizes your path, but it's not always the first step, and that's okay. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next step in the divorce roadmap. Next, we'll discuss whether you need a lawyer for your divorce and how to navigate that safely.